the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 33-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Not 6, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Okay.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Brashard Smith. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. It may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Pass out quickly till he gets. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 16-yard line.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Pass play now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Ready, ready. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Second down, looking for options. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? Yeah. Just the feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. He wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go, go.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Being on the play up to the 38. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Irving trying to run for the first. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs from 37.
Get it. 19, touch. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Gotta be lying.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready. Ready.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints tie it up late in the first. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Airing it out to start this drive. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renounce, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Transfer 80. Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Running for it here with Hubbard. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Ready, ready.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
They're going for this. It's caught by Wilson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer.
Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ready, set.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's going to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Viking 18. Come 19. Come 19. Mustang 19.
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. Big man showing up the yards. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second-quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
'60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for two.
Panthers 14, Saints 7.
Ooh, they get the two out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They give to Irving to start his drive. Rob Fighter, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19. 77.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll air it out on third. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 32.
18, Rodway, 8, Stephanie. Bronco 80, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Well, left side, brought in by Hopkinson. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I think when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Mustang 19.
Throwing from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Brought in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. In the double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. He'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
19, Tiger, 9, trap 60, trap 60, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the red zone on 1st. And he sails that one over the end zone.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Dropping back to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Reichert connects there. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Dragon 60.
They'll throw to start the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Come 19. Come 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready up.
Looking to throw here. He's got it over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
70 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he got it! Interception! That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning-point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
To throw here on first down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Setting up to throw. On him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
First down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 18 Pioneer. Broncos.
Back to throw. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. 25 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a third-quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Saints 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. It doesn't look like it. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. All right, Leggett makes the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ready.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19.
They'll throw it. Brought in right side. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Has it at the 7. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
28, Saints 24.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
Get it.
Back now, pressure coming. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
Go. Liking 18. Hey, tighten up. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Tag. Liking 18. Rig.
Buzz, be ready.
He keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3.
Saints 31, Panthers 28.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Dragon, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Tendencies tends to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
28.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Seven Pirates.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Catch made by T.Y. Hubbard. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. Let's go for Panthers first. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Looking on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They're throwing it. Throw finds Mitchell Evans. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Carolina.
He's going to throw it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Come on. 60 Bison.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. So solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, ready?
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I love a big old tight end, Kate. I like fast little Ferrari wide receivers, but you give me a big body tight end that can beat one-on-one coverage time and again, sign me up.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's first and 10.
Panther 60. 19 Lions.
From the red zone on first. That'll be incomplete to something who set it down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Going again on second and 10. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, they ate up a ton of yards.
And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. the Panthers say they have it, and the refs agree. Panther football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.